Let's begin with politics tonight. Another dramatic twist in the race for the Republican presidential nomination. President Barack Obama is now involved.
And he made a bold prediction by saying who won't be in the White House. KCAL 9 political reporter Bryan shows us how the president's comments sparked a war of words with Donald Trump. Dave?
Lena, Jeff, new polls out this week give Donald Trump a double-digit lead in South Carolina, where the next big primary takes place on Saturday for Republicans. But Trump continues to turn up the name-calling and threats. And tonight, another familiar face from a different party weighed in on him as well.
I continue to believe Mr. Trump will not be president. And the reason is because I have a lot of faith in the American people.
And with that, President Obama stepped right into the middle of the fiery Republican presidential primary contest. The president indicating he thinks the American people have more sense than to choose Donald Trump.
I think they recognize that being president is a serious job. It's not hosting a talk show or a reality show. It's not promotion. It's not marketing. It's hard.
We love South Carolina. Let's go. Come on.
For Trump, the president's words were like music to his ears. In a hardcore Republican state like South Carolina, it will no doubt give his leading campaign still another big boost. And he reveled in it.
He has done such a lousy job as president. This man has done such a bad job. He has set us back so far. And for him to say that actually is a great compliment, if you want to know the truth. You're lucky I didn't run last time when Romney ran, because you would have been a one-term president.
But while the president's intervention may have been a refreshing moment, for most of the day, the Republicans were hammering one another. Mostly Marco Rubio and Donald Trump hammering Ted Cruz.
I've never seen a human being lie so much. He lies about everything.
It was another day of liar, liar, pants on fire.
And he spent the last 2 weeks literally just making stuff up.
Both Donald Trump and Marco Rubio have this very strange pattern where if you point to their actual record, if you point to the words that come out of their mouth, they don't respond on substance, they just scream liar, liar, liar.
In a Facebook posting, Trump charged Cruz has distorted Trump's current beliefs by quoting his past positions on abortion and health care as if they're current. Now Trump insists he's staunchly pro-life and against Obamacare. Rubio agrees Cruz is a distorter.
Didn't tell the truth about Ben Carson in Iowa, is not telling the truth about my position on marriage, on Planned Parenthood, even had an ad pulled down by the stations because they were untrue.
Cruz charges Trump is trying to cloud the issue because he doesn't have a good answer.
The reason Donald insults is because he can't defend the substance. He can't dispute the substance because it's his own word.
The founder and publisher of the conservative influential FlashReport.org says the fiery campaign is a mixed blessing for the party.
Obviously, motivating the base, energizing folks, that's obviously helpful. But there is a part of the campaign where you're trying to reach out to kind of maybe a more centrist voter who might not be as angry. And, I'm not sure that kind of rhetoric is particularly helpful. But I will say this, we are seeing more turnout, more engagement, more involvement in this primary.
Now, even Democrat Hillary Clinton is getting into the act, jokingly suggesting the Republicans are so divided, they need to have a truth dog to bark when someone isn't telling the truth.
We need to get that dog and follow them around, and every time they say these things, like, oh, the Great Recession was caused by too much regulation,
I'm watching television, and I see her barking like a dog, right? No, she's barking like a dog. But she's barking like a dog, and they're saying, wonderful, Trump does it. Believe me, you'd read about it, what's wrong with Trump? So there'll be no barking.
And that's not all. Donald Trump is calling into the CBS Late Show with Stephen Colbert tonight, and you can see that on our sister station, CBS 2. The show starts at 11:35. Lena?
Dave, how much do you think the president's comments about Donald Trump may actually help him?
Lena, I'm going to answer that by making 2 points. First of all, please name any candidate in the race for the Republican presidential nomination who wouldn't trade places and have the president make negative comments about them. My guess is every one of them was wishing it could have been them instead of Trump. And second, how much antipathy is there for President Obama among the Republican base? I haven't actually counted this, but I would bet you that President Obama is attacked more at the Republican debates than any Republican in the field. That's what a lightning rod he is for rallying the Republican faithful against him, Jeff.